What is up, everybody? Welcome once again to my channel, and today let's continue with some more NASCAR Heat 3 career mode. And as you guys can see, we are getting to California for the 300 miles at Auto Club. And well, we are going to be doing a race in the XFINITY Series. We are, as you guys can see in the right side of your monitors, we are currently we've currently done 4 races out of the 33 race calendar, and we are 7th place in the championship, which is great. So let's take a look at our career mode settings. Everything is alright. Hey LXP, what is up, man? Welcome to the live stream. But yeah, now let's take a look at our facilities. Let's see if our cars have been worked on and if they are ready to race. Let's take a look at this. So what we have up next? We have 2 speedways in a row, and then we go to Bristol. Okay, so engine, let's get Rachel working on it. In terms of the aerodynamics, it's done. In terms of the suspension, I have Ryan to take care of that. Now for the next speedway, I'm going to get Roy in the case, then it's Andrea for the aerodynamics, and May in the suspension. And I'm going to start working on the suspension now with Rory. So yeah, he's the remaining guy, so that's fine. Let's get back, let's get started with the work plan so we can get our cars ready for the race. And yeah, let's go racing. Let's go do it. I do not know if I have a setup, so that's going to be interesting to find out. Oh well, let's see. Here we are at Southern California for the Auto Club Speedway. It's what the hell? Sorry about that, it was just rain. It's raining a lot. I don't know if you guys heard the noise of the rain hitting the windows, but yeah, it's raining quite hard at the moment. God damn it. Yeah, that is loud. Wow. I knew the weather was bad, I didn't know it was this bad. Okay, so are we... Okay, we are getting to it. Let's see if we have a setup. No, we don't have a setup, so I apologize for that, but I'm going to have to pick up a setup real quick. Just give me a moment. So okay, just let's find a setup for this. So let's see, what do we have here? Let us take a look. Okay, so change the setup, and it's 3.5 across the board as it usually is from my experience. Now left weight, it's fine. 53% front weight, 53% wedge, and it's 4.0 in both right heights. Okay, so now moving to the spring settings, it's 900 and 900 in the front, and then in the rears is 300, 500. So let's lower these ones a bit. Okay, tire settings 26 and 50 psi, so maximum pressure in the right front. Looks like there's going to be maximum pressure in both right tires. So this one is going to be 27 and 50 psi once again in the right rear. Now moving to the miscellaneous settings, it's just maximum positive in the left front and maximum negative, if I can say that, in the right front. 1.150, no rear sway bar, 12 inches in the left one and 13 inches in the right one. So let's see how that affects handling. And yeah, then after this I'm just going to take 2 or 3 laps of practice just to see if I'm comfortable with the car like this. And there it is. Now, moving to the gearing. Okay, that's fine, and it's 3.25. Okay, let's save the setup. And let's get the hell out of here. Okay, so minimize that. And let's get going. Okay. Here we are in our Mustang. I love this car. I really do like the look of the car. Now let's see how can I drive this. Can I take it full throttle? Do I have to brake? Where do I have to brake? Let's just find out. But yeah, yesterday there was the race at Bristol. I didn't see the Xfinity race, and I didn't catch the entirety of the Bristol race, but it was a very good race. I only saw like the last 150 laps. Oh boy. It was a bit weird. Okay, I'm going to have to take that corner again. But yeah, it was a very good race. Lots of position changes, lots of battles for the lead. And even though it had a bit of controversy there at the end, overall, I enjoyed it. Yeah, the car is tight. Oh boy. I was trying to lift off a couple times through that corner, but the car just kept on going up. I don't know if that's something I should correct with the setup, or I'm just outright carrying too much speed. I mean, the line tells me to brake, but for example at Vegas, the line tells me to brake as well, and I don't need to brake. So, it's going to be interesting. 43.1, let's see if we can beat that time. Hopefully we will be able to. The car is still a bit tight. But yeah, we managed to get through the corner cleanly. But yeah, both at the end, there was some good fights. Speaking about Bristol, there were some good fights. Unfortunately, Clint Boyer, it looked like he was doing fine all race, but then it was feeling fine in the bottom lane. But Logano in the 22. By the way, very cool livery from Logano. I really like orange and blue together. So I really liked his livery in that 22 car. But yeah, at the exit of one of the corners, Boyer went too high and touched the 22 of Logano and got a puncture in the front right, went right into the wall. No chance really. And unfortunately that was the end of his chances for a win, but he was pretty competitive that weekend. And we also had, speaking of Logano, he bottled it. Even Keselowski, like in the last caution they went into the pits, and like they really bottled it. Like they didn't have enough time to come back to the fight for the lead. Keselowski even got a couple issues with the restart. Apparently didn't line up where he was supposed to. He made it 3 wide into the restart, so you are not supposed to make it 3 wide. You are supposed to start 2 by 2, and he got sent to the pits, basically a drive-through penalty for failing to comply within the instructions given by the stewards. Somehow they were talking to him on the radio, like they tell everyone where to line up, and I don't know why, but he didn't comply with that. Let's move to qualifying, by the way. But yeah, he did not comply with those instructions. Of course, like if you are 3 wide, I'm pretty sure Keselowski wanted to go to his position, but like it's not like he can just dematerialize his car and jump other cars. So I'm not sure if he's solely to blame for that one. But the truth is that he was the only one penalized. But yeah, so that was very unfortunate for him. He had a very good shot, he had a very good race car, he had a shot at winning yesterday, but of course that's threw his chances out the window. Joey Logano, even with the pit stop and the fresher tires, he was still a couple cars behind. He made his way to P3, so he definitely had of course he had the freshest tires, but also the best car, and he made his way to P3, but by then the Busch brothers had already pulled away. They didn't pit in the last caution, so they got basically 1-2, I believe. It wasn't 1-2, I think there was someone else there. I think they were like first and third, but whoever was in second place got a bad start. I forgot who that was. I think it was the number 12 or the number 14. But whoever was starting in second place had a bad start, dropped to third. And that allowed both Busch drivers to just pull away a bit. And at the end, I always get their names confused, so hopefully you guys can correct me in chat if I got it wrong. But I think it was Kyle who got the win. I think it was Kyle Busch who got the win. And yeah, man, just again, amazing job from him. He's having an amazing season. What is that? His third win this season? Maybe his fourth one? I don't remember all the wins. I know he won at California. I know he won at not at Martinsville. That was Keselowski. I know he won yesterday, and I'm sure he won at least one more time. I'm not remembering where though. Let's go started with the race. We are starting from 27th apparently. Morgan Shepherd has an engine change, so he's starting from the back, and he's the only guy. He's the only guy with penalties. Okay. We have green flag racing. Let me see how many laps do I have of fuel on board. 25 laps. How many laps is it until the end of the first stage? It didn't tell me. It's 17 laps in the first stage, so you have plenty of fuel to get there. Now, okay, for running the inside, I have to know what speeds the AI carry through these corners. Of course, they brake through the middle of it, so I want to know where they brake and how much they brake. I'm going to take it easy. Yeah, I'm going to let them run a bit in front so I can have some space for that. When they slow down, I can react to it. We're now on the inside of number 3, Ty Dillon, right behind Kaz Gralla as he goes up, and I think that's Jones. I'm forgetting his first name, but Jones in the 18, I believe, is coming down as Gralla gets blocked. I think that is... oh boy, I got bumped from behind. Oh, she was a feisty one, god damn it. Tyler Dillon, he was just having none of my crap. Yeah, I don't have any damage in the rear, fortunately. Oh boy. But yeah, I gained, look at that, I can be much quicker than the AI through the corner. Just getting past Smidley and Jeremy Clements. So that was Clements, it wasn't the guy I thought it was. So we have Grella and Josh Williams up ahead. Oh boy, I forgot to slow down. Let's see if we can get a clean exit of turn 2. Yes, we got a clean exit, but Cindric in that 22 just got past me, and there is Nemchek coming from the back in that number 15, I believe it is. Yes, it's the number 15. So the older Nemchek still showing he can still overtake me if I give him too much room. Okay, let's try to make our way to the front. We got a better exit than Williams. Pretty good momentum coming out of turn 4. Let's now get into turn 1. I lift off too early. Oh, Ty Dillon got my inside. Yeah, I was a bit more aggressive on the approach to that corner. Oh boy, I was tight. I almost went into the wall there. Now I made it 3 wide. That wasn't my intention to make it 3 wide. I had to turn in so much. I had to give it so much steering angle that when I come out of the corner, I was nearly going to spin because I was giving it so much angle. So as soon as the car stabilized, it just wanted to go to the left. So let's see now. Dylan got the position on me, so he's up to 15th. I'm getting a bit loose on entry. Like when I lift off, I'm getting loose, and as you can see there, Nemchek got the position on me. I'm getting loose on the entry, but then throughout the entire corner, I'm getting tight. So not really sure what I should be doing about this, but I guess a tire pressure adjustment can help things. Let's see, so Brandon Jones is now side by side with Nemchek. Let me get to the back of the 15. I moved up, he's pulling Jones now. Okay, that's unfortunate. Oh boy! Let's try to put the throttle down early. Ah, we didn't get enough of a drive. It wasn't enough to overtake Brandon. God damn it. Okay, let's try again next corner. It must be what, 10 laps left until the end of the first stage now? We've done at least 5 laps, right? Oh, 6 laps. Okay, so it's 11 laps or 12. Yeah, 11 laps to go in this first stage. To get any points, we need to get in the top 10. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, the AI can just throw the car into the corner as the number 11 gets through me, as well as the 35. But yeah, they can just throw the car into the corner and brake in the middle of it. I have to lift off on entry. I don't know if I'm driving it wrong. Like, my tires are complaining a lot whenever I drive like this. Yeah, my front right is quite warmed up, so I'm not sure, man. Maybe I'm going to increase the pressure of my right left. Sorry, of my rear left, so I can get the car a bit loose on the rear and try to make the car rotate a bit better. Oh boy, that was a good entry. I had to lift off a lot to avoid the back of Truex there. Okay, so let's follow the 11. Let's see what we can make of this. At least we are not bothered by anyone behind, which is nice. We are not under pressure at the moment. Just getting a good run on Truex with the switchback. I'm going to try to see if Jones can pull me through the slipstream. Okay, I'm now on the inside, so I must be careful. I can't overshoot the corner, otherwise I'll just run up and into Truex, but I got him. I cleared him through the corner, so that's nice. The leader is already 9 seconds away. We don't have... I'm not sure if we have a top 10 car today, but maybe after the adjustments I'm going to make in the pit stops, hopefully we are going to be able to improve our position at the moment. Still respectable. 18th out of a field of, what is it, 40 cars, 30 cars? Let's see. 40 cars, yeah. Oh, and that was my best lap ever. So I'm getting the hang of how to drive around this track. Okay, just entering wide so we can get a good exit. Ah! If Jones was just like 3 meters ahead, I would be able to clear him. Hey Jay, what's up, man? AJ, what's up, man? How are you doing? Yeah, I know they are doing it probably with a maxed out car. So yeah, of course the car might behave slightly differently from setup to setup. But yeah, I'm going to make some adjustments. Hopefully everything will be fine. It's just that I don't know. I was never good with setups, even in games where I know like what setting does what. For example, F1 2018, like, if I have a car that's under steery or oversteery or whatever, I know what to do to correct the behavior of the car. But in this game, I'm not well versed. I can listen, maybe not because of the music, but maybe you can listen to the front right just complaining all the way through that turn 3 and 4. 6 laps to go to the end of the first stage. If we get in the top 10, we get some championship points. I'm actually liking it quite a lot of the line I'm carrying, just entering high and coming down low and just straightening out the exit as much as I can. That seems to get me a speed advantage on the corner exit. Yes, my entry might be a bit slower. Oh boy, we have smoke, we have an issue. Is that Josh Williams? No, it's, I forgot his name. It's Joey Gaze. Yeah, I was forgetting about his name. So, shall we pit? 6 laps to go. You know what? I'm going to pit. I'm going to... Oh, I didn't even drop all that much. I dropped only 6 places. Okay, so I'm still basically in the top 20. As case is going to get very low, very slow, and we jump to 22nd. Oh, I took too long to switch into 3rd gear. That's going to kill a bit of my momentum. You left a link for me in a comment. Oh, maybe like I have like the I have to approve every comment. Maybe I missed that one. I will check that out though. So thank you for the comment then. I'll check it out after this. But yeah, I was going to say something. It just slipped my mind because Gaze has that issue. What was I going to say? I completely forgot. Never mind though. Yeah, again, we are getting a better exit, so we just got past the number 2, and we've caught up right again to Jones. Oh, I remember what I was going to say now. I'm going to, like, forfeit any chance of a top 10 in this first stage, so that I don't need to pit at the end of this one. And then I can just not pit, and yeah, we'll have tires slightly worn out. But like, we are only doing, this is the last lap of this thing, so what was I doing? Only like 2 laps of pushing in this first stage, so yeah, it's not really that big of a deal, and I won't have to pit, so I think of the people that pitted, I am the leader, so hopefully we get the lead of the race after this. There we have it, 17th place, no points. Of course, only the top 10 get points. And if you get first, you get a point towards the power play. The power play. The playoffs. I'm thinking about ice hockey, man. My Tampa Bay Lightning, they made it to the playoffs, and I'm excited for them. I'm excited to see some NHL playoffs. Okay, so let's do it. We have green flags once again here at California. 14 laps to go in the second stage. We have plenty of fuel, 22 laps of fuel. So not only we have enough fuel to get to the end of this stage, but we also won't need to spend as much time on the pits to top off our car with fuel, since we are going to have some spare already. Hey Lesterks, go Bruins. Well, hopefully I'll meet you guys in the second round. And you better bring your A game, because last season it was kinda rough. What was it? You guys won the first game and then it was like 4-1 at the end? I don't remember, honestly. Because like, I live in Portugal, so I can't see all the games unless I want to stay up late. But at some point I have to sleep. So I can't see every game. But yeah, I am aware that the Tampa Bay Lightning became the new professional chokers. We don't talk about last year. At what temperature does my engine blow? I'm not sure, man. I think it's over 200. Like when you get over 200 degrees of the oil temperature, we start getting a notification. And I've never had an engine blow up, so I don't know what the temperature is. But we start getting a notification of danger after 200 degrees. I mean, I think you guys are better this year than last year. Of course, oh my god, I wasn't expecting that guy. Who's that? 78, that's Jeff Green. But I don't know who's alongside with. BJ McLeod, okay. That was kinda rude. Just saying. Okay, at least I'm going to get pulled by him, and it's only the 3 of us up here. Long we beat the Leafs. No, I mean, yeah, the Leafs are going to be tough. The Leafs, the current Leafs, every time they play the Bruins, it's going to be tough, in my opinion, right? But like, I think you guys have improved since last season. Maybe you have. Of course, I don't follow the Bruins that closely, right? I can't pay the most of attention to Tampa Bay, let alone to the Bruins. But from what I know, I would guess you guys are improved since last season. Let's see. Maybe Pasternak will go on a tear once again. Was it Pasternak that just decided to be a world destroyer last season? Maybe I'm getting that name wrong, but I think it was, right? Pasternak just decided to become a leaf killer. But yeah, that one is going to be an entertaining series, either way. How many laps is it? 10 laps to go. I'm just going to have to get those guys behind me. I really like the song that's coming up. But yeah, already pulled off. Again, see, like, just slow in and fast out is what I'm finding to be the most competitive at this track. Just enter high, slow down. Of course, as your tires get worn out, it's tougher. But you have to slow down more to get the car turned in. We've had their number this year for the most part, but playoffs are a different animal. Yeah, they are. Yeah, you guys, you guys just decided to destroy everyone. You guys, was it at least a 10-game winning streak? I think, right? Maybe even more than that. But yeah, that's going to be an interesting matchup. And well, I'm guessing like whoever wins that one, I would say that, well, is going to have to face Tampa. But I mean, I don't really want to like play down the Blue Jackets, because like, god damn it, man, they were like the Senators of 2 seasons ago. The Senators were like 1 goal away from reaching the finals. And now they are what they are, really. There's no words to describe what they are. And yeah, January and off of Feb without the regulation loss. Yeah, man, that's a very good record. God damn it, I'm getting smashed by everyone now. What's going on? Why am I a sitting duck? But yeah, the Sens now are what they are, and Columbus, yeah, they can, right? They have the weapons and they have the goaltending potential to do it. It's just the guy, I'm forgetting his name, but the guy is either has like Vezina winning season or is nowhere. So let's see which version of him. I think it's Bobrovsky. Let's see what version of him comes out on the playoffs. And they have the weapons, of course, to do damage, but the comparison to the Senators was just they were also 1 goal away, I believe, from eliminating the Caps, right? Same thing with Blackhawks, they just fell off. Yeah, they fell off, but it's not really... They fell off, but it was like... I don't know, man. I don't think there was much they could have done preventing the fall off. And what I mean by that is like, who's that guy, their defender? The number 2 on their team. I'm forgetting the name of the guy. I think it's Keats, right? Yeah, Duncan Keats. Like, his play really dropped off this season. At least early on. I don't know how it is this time. I don't know how it was in the second half, but at least early on the season, Duncan Keats was quite bad compared to his former self, right? So, I don't know. I don't think they could have done anything to prevent that. Another team that I don't know if they could have done anything else to prevent their situation is the Panthers with their goaltending. Like, they got 3 freaking goalies and everyone just decided who suck. I think Luongo got injured, and then the second guy either sucked or got injured as well, and the third guy was also a mess. I'm really get pulverized by everyone. I think I just have too much fuel compared to them, and that's it really. I think that's what's going on. Because like I topped off my car, so I have quite a lot of extra fuel compared to someone that just fueled up to the end of this stage. Yeah, it's very hard because the parity is so strong. It's so like the teams are quite leveled. Right, so like I just like they are so leveled that sometimes when people suck, they all suck together. Like just look at the what's the name? It's the Western Conference, right? Like no one wanted to get the spot. Was it the Central? No one wanted to make the playoffs on that side of the bracket. No, it wasn't the Central because that's Blackhawks division. What? Is it the Central with like the Oilers and the Stars? Like I follow hockey by quite a few years now, but I haven't like memorized every team that gets in every division. Cause like I know the Central is like Nashville, I know it's Chicago, maybe Winnipeg. No, that can't be. That can't be. That I don't think that it can be Nashville and Winnipeg in the same one. But yeah, I know a few of them, but I don't know all. Well, when is this finishing? Oh, last lap. Yeah, this one was kinda lonely. Because yes, we had the pace early on to pull away, but then our car was just too heavy. But again, it's all about getting the win at the end, right? Like, the stages, of course they are nice, but they don't count nearly as much. But yeah, I'm excited to see what my Tampa Bay Rangers can do. It's the Central. Okay, so I was correct then. Like, Dallas looked like they didn't really... St. Louis! Like, what the hell was their season, man? They couldn't even, like, suck properly. They decided to suck at the beginning, where everyone was thinking, like, they at least could be a top 6 team. Well, top 6, I mean, not top 6, top 8 team. And then they decide to suck. And then when people were expecting him, okay, so then if you suck this bad, at least suck for the rest of the season. And no, they decided to not do that as well. Yeah, let's pit.
Alright, coming to the green. Be ready here. Inside.
Okay, so let's see how good we get over Risa. Oh, that's an old friend of ours, John Nemchek. Quite a few battles with him from our truck time. Oh boy, that's 3 wide. Nemchek, why are you going that wide? I was betting on following you. Dude, turn in.
Careful now, still there.
Oh, I also have Kevin Harvick on my inside.
Clear already.
Casgrella was right behind him, but he didn't get a chance to make a move on me.
Stay up high here. Stay up high. Still there. Stay on the bottom right here. Still there.
I didn't have enough energy to get past Harvick there.
Come to the cross line.
By the way, Lester, I'm sorry, man. I saw the notification. Oh my god, I'm really sorry about that. But yeah, man, welcome to the pit crew. Thanks a lot for the follow. I got the notification, but for some reason I didn't react to it. Hey Rick Van Dam, well, I'm from Portugal. How are you doing, man? Come on. Okay, so we are going to get past Nemchek, even though Riddick is trying to keep him alongside me. Okay, let's take the slipstream and let's go on the inside of the 98. Please don't eat me alive. We didn't get Arvik, but can I get... Oh, and I have Algair. Is that his... Algair. I think it's Algair, right? I'm not... Like, that's a name that's confusing to me. I heard some people say Algair, but for me it makes sense to be Algair. Algair. I don't know, man. It's weird for me. I'm good, well. But yeah, that was quality streaming right there. Like I got a notification from a follow and just don't react to it because my brain died there, I guess. Oh, we have Ty Dillon in the tree. Okay, at least we are maintaining ourselves in the top 10, which is nice. Even though, like, the top 4, top 5 are pulling away now. Oh, I forgot to lift off there. Yeah, I need to start nailing my spots to where I slow down and all that. Okay, so the other guys, the remaining guys are 1 second behind. So that's cool. Just lost contact with those guys, but now I'm going to get a good exit and hopefully reconnect to the slipstream. Get some draft. But yeah, that was a bit of a mistake from me, but whatever. We can recover from this. We've recovered from worse. And still, some people can decide to crash, and we can still have cautions, so... I really don't like how hot I'm getting my front right, though. I think I've turned in too early. Okay, I had to make quite a few adjustments, but now I'm getting caught up by Nemchek and Joey Gaze, so Gralla dropped a bit. I'm going to let Gaze get past me. He's still doing well to be in the top 10 after his car just... I don't know what happened to him, but he had lots of smoke coming out from the back of his car early on the race. I'm sorry, Elliot, I loved driving your car back in NASCAR 2000, but you're not getting past me now. Just watch him get the... Yeah, it just dive bombs a bit. Turn. Verstappen or Leclerc first champion. If everything stays... If Verstappen stays in Red Bull and Leclerc in the Ferrari, I would say Leclerc is the first champion. Because the Ferrari is better, right? And like, I'm not even debating who's the better driver out of those two. Because for me, that's irrelevant, really. And that's irrelevant because what matters is the car, much more. Like, Ayrton Senna, for me the best of all time, didn't get in a Tolman and started winning championships. Why? Because the car sucked, despite him being the best of all time, right? So, yeah. You can get Verstappen in the current Mercedes, is going to win the championship. You can put Leclerc in the current Mercedes and they are going to win the championship. But they are not winning the championship because they are not on a Mercedes. They are on other cars. So that's just how it goes, I guess. I really like both Verstappen and Leclerc. I don't consider myself to be a fan of any driver. But I don't know. I just like the young drivers. I just like them. I mean, I like Verstappen and Leclerc. I don't really care too much about Norris. Although he's done pretty well to take that McLaren where he took it. That move on Gasly at Bahrain was insane. God damn it, Elliott got the position on M-check and was able to move up. I was expecting to get a bit of a pull from him. I'm cooking my front right. Yeah, I need to be a bit more chill on the entry. Let it cool down a bit. Just going to try to keep myself behind them so I can cool down the tire a bit. And so that I can attack them later on. Like, it's quite rare in this game to go for like 40 laps without a yellow flag, so I'm betting on one.
Careful, still there.
Of course, this is the third stage, so in terms of the AI behavior, they're quite a bit more aggressive with like their positioning and all that. They don't really give much space in this third stage.
Hang tight there, driver. Hold this line here.
I went too late off the throttle. Yeah, I don't really have a car that's capable of winning races yet, but unless I'm on a super speedway. Because on those, for some reason, doesn't matter if you have a car with 70s across the board, you can win. You wish more manufacturers would enter F1? I mean, I don't know. Like, it would be nice. Yeah, the front right tire doesn't like me, doesn't it? Yeah, it would be nice to have more manufacturers in F1. But yeah, I would like them just an engine suppliers, because in current F1, the only teams that can win, really, unless you are Red Bull, the only teams that can win are really like manufacturer teams, privateer teams. Sorry. That was dumb. Only manufacturer teams can win, because privateers, they just can't compete. They don't have the resources. Like Williams, yeah, McLaren is selling cars, but at this point I would say McLaren is a bit more of a manufacturer than Williams, for example. And we all see where Williams is. Of course, we also have Force India. But yeah, even themselves, they've gone through their own trials and tribulations, especially last season. So yeah, I would like, because, like, for example, if, I don't know, Aston Martin comes in, if Lamborghini comes in, if Toyota comes in, and they get their own manufacturer teams, they are just going to get to the top, just like any other manufacturer team is at the moment. I feel like my tires are dropping the condition too quickly. I think I'm overdriving. Well, I'm not the most focused at the moment on the driving, of course, but I don't know. I feel like I'm losing pace because of my tires. And I'm also not driving this track completely right. Oh yeah, BMW, Porsche as well, but like I'm guessing they are investing, because like hybrid is not the thing anymore. Like everyone knows already like how to make a hybrid car. The thing is fully electric now. Oh god. Like you go to Geneva, to the Geneva conventions and similar conventions around the world, and it's not Geneva, is it? Maybe I'm... Like the auto show or the motor show or whatever that's called. It's in Geneva, right? Doesn't matter at the moment. I'm rambling. But, oh, someone is on the grass! Who the hell is that?
Yellow flag.
I don't know who that was. But I'm going to the pits. And I'm going to take more pressure in the left rear to help the car get to rotate a bit more, so I don't put as much strain on the front tires. But yeah, if you go to all those conventions and like you see, the only cars that get announced now are electrics. The only cars that you see that are not electrics are the supercars. For example, the newest LaFerrari will be a hybrid. Even though I think Lamborghini are starting to dabble a bit with full electric. Was their SUV a hybrid? I think it was an hybrid, right? The Urus, their SUV. It was an hybrid, I believe. So yeah, like hybrids, it was a very short trend. Do I have someone on my inside? I don't think so. Oh, it's 3 wide up ahead. Billy is getting in the middle of Clements and somebody else. Allow me to get on the inside of all of them. Okay, the car is a bit more loose, so yeah, I won't be putting as much strain on the front tires to make the car rotate. Yet, if you had more space to the outside, just get out of my way. Just bring back manuals. Yeah, like I don't drive yet. I don't have my driver's license yet. But yeah, like manuals, I would guess are much more fun to drive, and you have another level of control, right? I don't know. Maybe with an automatic you get better consumptions. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking out of my ass. I actually don't know if there's a benefit to automatics. Is there? Or is there supposed to be? I don't know. But, yeah. I also don't want to drive an automatic.
Still there.
Okay, just blazing past. Is it Matt Tift? It's Matt Tift, yeah. Okay, Jeff Green. If he didn't win the second stage, he was very damn close to it, as he was battling for the win with BJ McLeod. I actually don't know who won that second stage. I have the 9 of Reddick and Alex Lab, either Lab or Labe, not sure how to pronounce it, in front of me. Oh, it was, I think Gralla, I think he bumped the wall and they forced everyone behind him to lift off. Michael Annette got a run at the inside of Jones. And let's see if I can get myself behind the number 5. Well, I guess I have people on my outside, but I can see them. Oh, I felt him. I don't need to see him. He just told me. He gave me all the information I needed about where he was. God damn it, that was bad. Oh boy, so glad I didn't have no one there. I still had grass on my tires, so I just couldn't slow down. But yeah, I really don't like how you bounce off of other cars. Like, yeah, you have contact. You don't need to bounce off of the other cars. I'm gonna push Alex. Like, I can't really make it wide or I will be hung out to dry because I will have no one pushing me. God damn it, why did it got out from my front bumper? Oh, Tift is coming at me. Okay, we're really wasting our time at the moment. I know I'm quicker than these guys. I'm kinda boxed in at the moment. I'm gonna try the switchback or the crossover. But I lift off too late. I botched that. Okay. Tyler, Let's go for the Manning taxi. Come on, I'm gonna push you. Oh god, the reflection of the sun. I'd like to see where I'm going, thank you very much. I'll read the chat in a moment, just give me a second. It's I'm in a bit of a pickle at the moment, as you guys can see. At least I'm getting a good momentum on the exit. Yeah, I have Tift still there on the inside. Who's that in front of Reddick? I'm... Oh god damn it, man! See what I mean about the bounciness? Like, that was... Wow. Wow, that was something else. And yeah, I'm back. I'm to the back. Yeah, they shift at the optimal point, so yeah, they would get better fuel economy. Yeah, I would expect that. But yeah, like, just on a driving standpoint, of course, it's better to drive. Like, driving on an automatic just seems boring to me, right? You don't have much to do. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would guess you already have enough to do with, like, controlling other cars around you and being aware of your surroundings and all that, but... I guess you guys know what I mean. God damn it, man. Like, let me just... See how I just bounced off of him? It's just like the cars got get the force fields that gets activated once you come into them. 8 laps to go. Let's see if we can get at least a top 20. Oh boy, Sieg. Come on, Ryan, get out of my way. Get out! I'm trying to get a bit of a side draft off of Lang. In the... Was that the 30 car? Didn't quite pay attention to his number. We are making places. We have fresher tires than everyone around us. So there is at least a bit of an advantage, which is nice. Okay, we are already in the top 30. Let's see if we can make top 20. I'm going around the outside of this guy. Okay, getting Jeff Green on the exit. Let's push Billy Key. I'm guessing that's McLeod that we just overtook on the outside. Yeah, I can be a bit more aggressive than the cars around me because I have fresher tires. Maybe I should have gone around him considering the speed difference. Oh, Michael Annette is slowing down.
Still there. Stay low, stay low. Still there. Come on, now you're clear.
Give space to the outside. My spotter told me I was clear, but he has shown me some instances of him being drunk, so I don't really believe him. Oh boy, Titan! Yes! Oh, that was cool. Yeah, it's a bit more boring to drive in automatic. And it's slightly harder to use it. Yeah, you have something to do with your arm. So yeah, you don't really... I'm gonna full throttle it. Can I full throttle? No, I cannot full throttle it. Make it rotate, please. Come on, that was dumb. Oh boy! I thought I had lost enough momentum, but now we are just stalling each other out. I'm going to lift off, so I can push him. Because I'd like to catch up. It would be actually quite nice to be able to catch up. Just going to pick up the momentum. Come on, put your ass in front of me. Boof. I don't know, man. Because like it's slower on the corners, so I don't know, man. I don't know if I should be trying to use him to get.
Still there.
I'll just try to use my advantage through the corners to get up to those guys.
Still there.
And they are so close together, like, what is it, up to 15th in that bunch, maybe even higher than that.
Stay high, stay high.
There's like a 5 or 6 cars group considerably close together.
You stay up high here.
You could leave me alone, Tifts, by the way. I would appreciate that.
Bottom lane clear. Give it a few.
Let's just see how hard is my front right screaming. Quite hard. Yeah, just over 200 degrees there. That's not... Oh, wrong button there.
All right. Beautiful. Good lap.
2 laps to go. Well, you can listen to the tire complaining a bit. At least I can straighten the corner out before the other guys. So my tire starts cooling down, then it would start cooling down otherwise.
Checkered flag net.
Because I'm going straight for longer. I can also pick up the throttle earlier. It looks like I won't be able to crack the top 20. God damn it, man. I just got bounced to the wall that time and it was over. Oh well. It's still respectable, bang on the middle. And of course, I'm not really contesting for championships, so
Oh, we had a better car
it's
than
whatever really. But yeah, only a 96 in the speed rating. Whatever. And they were done. Let's see how much we get paid. Okay, 66,000, and with everything else, it's about 80, maybe 90. But yeah, we dropped down to 7th in the championship, from 7th to 10th. So yeah, that collision at the end there was really unfortunate. That's what you get, like when you go to the middle of the pack. That's what you get, really. Whenever I race alongside, I know that I'm in the presence of greatness. Okay. Okay, looks like people like me. Well, that's good to have people like you. At least I think so. But and we also completed our sponsor objective. I'm going to simulate this dirt race because as much as I like it, I've done it way too much. I'm just going to try to gain the money, right? But other than that. Oh, it's Draben though. God damn it. I really like... I guess I'm going to be able to drive on it on the playoffs. I'm going to be driving on the playoffs in this series though. Because the playoffs is the playoffs. I still want to win the championship, right? But, yeah. Hey, Maxim G? I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? You never knew that I play NASCAR. I only picked up the first game. I didn't really enjoy it, so I didn't pick up the second one, but now I picked up this third one, and I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it quite a bit. I'm having fun with it. I'm not taking it as seriously as I take F1, of course. This is a bit more of a relaxed stream. I don't get as try-hardy as I get with F1, but yeah, I'm having fun with it. So let's work on our machine. So we are going to go to Vegas. That's always a track I enjoy driving at. But yeah, let's start working on the Super Speedway one, just to get everything worked on. Come on. Okay, and back out and start working. And one thing I regret not doing is that, yes, I'm in the Xfinity. I had the chance to participate in the Monster Series, and I denied because I don't have the money to create my own team. But what I should have done is participate in like another guy's team and simulate the races there, because even if you don't do very well, just because it's the cup, you get so much money, really helps you. So yeah, it would really give me a bit of a boost in upgrading the Xfinity car, but well, just wasn't how it all laid out. So yeah, that's a bit of a regret I have, but whatever. We're finished in the top 10, and apparently I crashed a couple guys to get to the top 10. Okay, let's get out of here. Couple of angry messages in fake Twitter. Now let's, before preparing for the race or doing anything, let's go to the career settings and upgrade it to legend, because I have, like, my truck is fully upgraded. And I'm going to also be qualifying last. I have everything prepared, right? Yeah, it's prepared. So yeah, let's go racing. We have an objective of finishing in the top 5. And let's get with our Speedway chassis as we're getting to Vegas. This is a track I really do enjoy. I really do enjoy driving around here. Especially, do I play on Xbox, on PS4? I'm playing on the PC. I'm playing on the PC. Unfortunately, I don't have the 2019 update for the game, but yeah, it would be nice to have it, but whatever. I guess I'm going to just buy the next Heat game to get the 2019 update, right? Instead of just paying a DLC. Okay, so yeah, we do have a setup fixed, so let me just skip to the race. I know how the car drives. I know how to drive this track on these tracks. I know how to drive this track on these trucks. English, please. And we are starting from the back, even though I don't think we are starting last, because yeah, Sauter failed the pre-race inspection. Sergeant got pole. So let's see if he takes the win. I don't remember where I am in the championship. I know I bottled Daytona. I bottled Daytona. I don't remember what happened, because Daytona was like almost a week ago now. But I know I bottled it. I should have gone to the outside, whatever. Oh boy. Oh, Kvapulet to lift off. Someone was very slow in front of him. Do I play Fortnite? No, not really. I don't really play shooters that much. I play Apex. I prefer first-person games. But even that I can't play anymore because my mouse is screwed up. So like it like double clicks. So sometimes, oh boy, that was bad. That's what I get for speaking too much. Oh, that's the wall. Like I pressed the button to shoot, and let me continue the music, by the way. I pressed the button to shoot, and like it double clicks, and then even though I kept the button down, it's not registering that I have the button down there. It's really a pain in the ass. Like my gun just stopped shooting, and it's also a pain in the ass when I'm on Photoshop editing stuff, because I'm trying to drag something and I have to keep going back, and sometimes it double clicks and it's a mess. I have to get a new mouse. And yeah, now we are still in the first stage. Besides, I can pulverize the guys into turn 3, because I can do this track without ever lifting off, and the AI apparently don't do that. So I'm just going to catch up to them. Of course, yes, this puts a strain on the tires, but I mean it's only 14 laps, so it's fine. Okay, I don't know. I just suck at the building. That's why I don't really like Fortnite. It's a third-person game, and I suck at the building, so it's... And yeah, even though I shouldn't, I'm catching up to them. PS4 is better than Xbox? I don't know. Like, for me, it's that sort of thing is irrelevant. Like, honestly, I don't really care. I have both, actually, so... Like, people who own Xbox, if they enjoy their Xbox, whatever. And people that have the PS4, even if it is the better system, it's also whatever. Like, that's not going to change anything. The people that have an Xbox won't sell their Xbox and buy a PS4 just because the PS4 is better. Someone was on the wall, and I don't really know who that was. But instead of going to the pits, the guys are going to... That guy is going to keep himself out there. I think it was Crafton. Yeah, it was Crafton, and see, like, this is a bit of a mistake. That's a bit of a, like, I don't... God damn it, I'm getting bumped everywhere. What's going on with these guys? As I was going to say, that's a bit of a glitch in the behavior. Like, they get the smoke and all that, but instead of going to the pits and fixing everything under caution, I'm sure they go to the pits, but they don't fix their damage entirely. So just keep out there, and on the restart they just block everyone that's behind them. Oh, Jenny. Jenny's getting feisty with me. Did I crash her out in, like, some of my simulations? Is she mad at me? Okay. Kvapil, you are so slow. God damn it. Okay, let's go around Mosley and Anderson and I forgot his name, Curry. Okay, right now in the back of number 15. Let's get through them. This is just the momentum we get from not lifting off through turns 3 and 4. Oh, it's only 3 laps. That's... Is the guy not pitted yet? I see smoke. I saw smoke ahead for a second. Maybe I'm hallucinating. But I definitely saw smoke there a while ago. Oh, I'm making it 3 wide. Okay. Slowing down on the entry, and yeah, I find once again a Namcheck, because it's not like I didn't race him in the Xfinity. Now I have to deal with him in the trucks as well. Alright, I thought I had picked the Ford. I'm driving a Toyota. I thought I have picked the Ford. Maybe I picked the Ford in my personal career mode. Not in this one I make for YouTube. But yeah, the worst part about not having the 2019 update is that I can only drive the Mustang in the Xfinity. Because in the Cup it's still the Ford Fusion, right? That's the worst part, because I really like the Mustang. I really like how it looks. Even though, out of the cars I currently have available, right? I'll find out when I hit an oil patch. But yeah, like, out of the, like, if I don't have the Mustang, my second favorite is the Camry. I really like the design of the front on the Camry. So at least if I get to the Cup and I can have a chance, I'm going to pick the Toyota. Because I really do like the Camry. I don't need to pit. I mean, I'll pit. and put tires. But I don't need the fuel.
Car is off. Coming to the green. Be ready here. Got one down low now. Got one down low. Inside.
Okay, it's 12 laps in there and I have 14 laps, so yeah, I really don't need the fuel. Let's push Sargent a bit. The man who was on pole, did he win the first stage? I didn't pay attention to it. I can see Ben Rhodes a couple cars ahead. I can see Ben Snyder as well. Ben Snyder, that's not his name, is it? It's Myatt Snyder. Oh, Moffitt! Oh yeah, I forgot they brake for this corner. Just a slight left tap on the back of Moffitt, but he managed to control it, so fair enough to him. Oh boy, don't push me up like that. Kinda rude, you know. Like, if you push me like that, I'm gonna pinch you to the inside. Okay, let's see if we can get around the number 16. I believe that's the number of Moffitt. I can listen to the spotter. Still there. Okay, got him. See, and we even lift off, but just because we don't need to lift off as much as the AI, in the Xfinity they don't brake, or at least if they lift off is very minimal lift off, but on the trucks they are very slow through that corner. They are better through turns 1 and 2, but 3 and 4 they are very, very slow. It's 3 wide between Myatt, Chavez and Gregson. So he's going to get a bit hung out to dry. I'm going to follow number 49. How many laps to go? About 10? No, not 10. I was thinking it was 14 laps. It's 7 laps to go, so not too long. If I really push, I think I can win it still, but I'm just trying to conserve the tires, so I don't need to switch tires at the end of this stage. But yeah, for those of you that watched yesterday's race at Bristol, what do you guys think of that? I enjoyed it. It's my first season following NASCAR properly, but I enjoyed the race. Maybe it's just because it's my first proper season. I'm not really like, I don't dislike any race. Maybe people that follow the sport for years and years now can tell the difference. Right? But like I haven't disliked any race that happened so far this season. I don't know, because I play the games and all that, whenever I'm watching a race, I'm thinking about the race from the perspective of the driver. So I'm not just trying to get myself, I don't get myself entertained just because of overtakes or crashes or whatever. I'm thinking on the race about from the perspective of a driver, like what that driver can do to get to a certain position, or I don't know, just what challenge that track poses to the driver, for example. So for me it's just I don't need to be lots of action to be entertained with a specific race. Oh boy, Gregson. I'm still getting over 200 degrees on my front rights though. I need to stop that. Always love Bristol because of the crashes, especially the night race. Well, this one wasn't in the night, so I'm guessing. I think there's one other race in August, right? I'm guessing that one's at night. But yeah, of course, Bristol is always closed, so yeah, crashes are quite inevitable if someone has issues, especially in like leading the pack. But I don't know, it was an entertaining race for me. One thing I get is that NASCAR has... I understand the spirit of the rules, but there are some rules that I think that are kind of unnecessary. Like, I don't remember who it was. I think it was Suarez. Suarez got a penalty because, like, as he was leaving the pits, one of the mechanics, like, got his hands, like, through the front of the car, maybe trying to wipe something, some dirt or something, I don't know. Or maybe trying to, like, peel off a bit more of the tape. But, like, he do it as the car was accelerating, so when he touched the car, like, the front splitter was over the line, that, like, the box where they can, like, service the car. So that was considered the car, like, in a pit stop outside the box. And, like, come on, man, it was just the splitter. Come on, like, for me that's a bit of an unnecessary rule, in my opinion. So, yeah. 85, whatever, let's not pit. Let's go to hell with it. No, cancel. How much fuel do I... Yeah, I only have 4 laps of fuel. No, I'm sorry. I have to pit for fuel. I'm going to get the right sides only, though. Yeah, let's do this. One rule I disagree with most people. I've seen people say that the uncontrolled tire is a bullshit rule. I mean, like, you don't really want a tire, like, just rolling around the pit lane and hitting another person or another car, right? And worst, hitting a car and then bouncing into a person. Because, like, the cars go slowly in the pit lane relative to, like, the speeds they go in the track, right, at racing speeds. But, like, even if they go, like, at 50 miles per hour, try yourself getting hit with something at 50 miles per hour and tell me how you feel about that one, right? So yeah, I think that's quite a necessary one. Of course, I don't agree when people apparently infringe that rule by leaving a tire, like, beside him and it rolled like 20 centimeters. And that's considered a uncontrolled tire. That I don't agree with. Because for me, an uncontrolled tire, it would be just, like, out of reach of any of the pit crew, or at least leaving the box, right? That would be for me an uncontrolled tire, but I saw someone I saw someone get penalized for an uncontrolled tire that I don't really consider an uncontrolled tire, but I'm not a steward, so yeah. Hey Rodrigo, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? They're really pulverizing everyone. I guess they are going to come up to me soon enough, because at least my left tires, yeah, they are starting to heat up quite a bit, so they are going to degrade quicker. But yeah, the end was interesting. Of course, it, it wasn't as interesting as it could have been because the Bush brothers pulled away. But there was a bit of an interesting dynamic from the people in the last caution period. Some people pitted, some people did not. Of course, the Bush brothers did not pit. And the leaders at the time, it was Logan. I think it was Logano first and Keselowski in second. Both of them pitted, and yes, they had fresh tires, which is pretty important, especially on a short track. But by the time they got to the front, I mean, Keselowski didn't even get to the front because he got penalized, but that's another entire story. But by the time Logano got to the front, the Bush brothers had already pulled away, so... And I think... Was it Kyle that won? I always mix up their names. I think it was Kyle Busch that won, beating his younger brother, Kurt Busch. Yeah, I think Kyle is the older. And it now makes it 9-7. Because, like, in wins, the older driver... I'm going to say Kyle. Kyle was beating his brother 8-7 in race wins at Bristol. And Kyle made it 9-7. I thought it was quite funny, Kurt's interview. Maybe he was just joking, right? It's all about, like, a bit of the spectacle, but yeah, it just gets interviewed and say, yeah, well, I was just trying to hold on to it because I was trying to crash. I was going to crash into him because I really wanted to win. I wanted to make it 8 aside, so I was just going to crash him on the last lap, but I made a mistake and he just pulled away, and then I couldn't catch up to him on time, which was quite funny. So yeah, for me it was an interesting race. My tires are starting to go a bit, but now I'm pulling away from everyone. I wasn't expecting to be pulling away with tires like this. I wasn't expecting to be pulling away. It's still 26 laps to go. I'll match fuel. Words. I have 16 laps of fuel. I would pit right now, but that's probably going to be a caution. You know what? I'm going to pit next lap. I'm going to get 4 tires. Like I figured that I'm so quick that I could lap myself. I could like unlap myself. 6 seconds away from them. Kurt's the older? Oh, I always get them mixed up. But it was... So it was Kurt that won. I always get their names mixed up. Because I think if Kurt's the older, I think it was the older that won. Like whoever has the candy sponsorship won. Who has like the Snickers, the M&Ms and the Skittles. That time, yesterday, he was driving the Skittles, which is my favorite out of his liveries. I really like the reds. That shade of red I really do enjoy on that Skittles sponsorship. Now let's see. Let's try not to crash.
Slow down.
Oh, so Kyle won. Okay. I'm sorry. I just never get them right. I'm trying. I'm still learning. It's my first proper season. So yeah, I'm still learning. But with time, I'll get those right. Okay, so 4 tires replaced, getting 1 entire can of fuel. Let's get out. Let's see where we come out of the track. I think I'm a lap down. I think that was just Ben Rhodes getting away from me there. Okay, let me try to get Josh Room. Okay, couldn't really get him. But yeah, I'm a lap down, right? Yes, I am a lap down. Now let's see if I can unlap myself under green flag. Just wait until I get... just wait until I get... until I get... I'm forgetting the word. Until I get a caution. And I got 1 lap down. Because as you guys can see, like... I'm not... a lap down on everyone. There are some people that are there are some people that are also a lap down on the leaders. So I need to be the leader out of the lapped cars. So that at least if there's a caution, I'm going to unlap myself due to the free pass.
We got
20 more laps is what we have until the end of the race. Kligerman, come on, get out. Get out. Thank you.
Clear low, clear low.
Mostly up to P15. That's impressive. It's usually not this high up. It's usually in like 30th. It's usually in the bottom 5. So the fact that the number 1 is in 15th.
Clear all around. Clear all around. Got 1 down low now. Got 1 down low. Inside. Clear low. Clear low.
Just look at the gaps diminish to the cars in front of me. I haven't lifted off since I got out of the pit. Just take a look at my tire temperature. Oh god. 250. Yeah, people still have to pit. Under caution or not, they definitely have to pit, so... I lift off that time.
Careful now. Still there. Clear all around.
So you are getting around Austin Wayne Self, who by the way just got suspended.
Still there.
Cause
All right, now you're clear.
apparently he consumed some illicit substance.
That car there's on your inside. Inside.
I don't think it was disclosed what substance it was, and it got detected in one of those random tests. Again, we don't know what it was, so it might have been just a sub-product of some medication or something that triggered some form of alarm. So hopefully he can get back to racing soon, but let's see how that one develops. That's Papa Nemchek. We are just going around.
Still there. You're all clear on the bottom.
I'm in legend difficulty. Like in this track, in the trucks, the AI is just very uncompetitive. In the Xfinity and the Cup, they are competitive, but the AI in the trucks around here just sucks, and I don't know why, really.
Still there. Clear your left. Clear all around.
Atlanta is another one where the trucks are quite bad, but the Xfinity and the Cups are very, very strong. It's probably the difference in downforce, right? The leader is still one lap above me. Is the leader in this group? Let's find out.
Keep it up. That was your best lap ever.
I forgot my phone, so I don't know what time it is, but I'm just going to do like the next... I'm going to finish this race and do the next one. At Xfinity. I don't know where it's going to be. So that's 6th, 5th, 4th, 2nd and 1st. I think Gregson is leading the race. Going around Todd Gilliland. Oh boy. Stuart Friesen in the 22 is also... not the 22, the 52. I can't read. So he's in 3rd, Gregson is 2nd, and Ben Rhodes is leading. Okay. It's 1:45 Eastern Time. Yeah, I live in Portugal, so for me it's like Greenwich Mean Time. I have the same time zone as London. But I usually stream from 5 PM to 8 PM. I'll just check. I can just like minimize the game after this race. I'm just worried that it might crash, but even if it crashes, it's not like it takes that long to open the game, to boot the game back up. So after the race I'm going to check what time it is, and yeah. And yep, they are going to the pit. Just as I was going to unlap myself under green flag racing. So Fontaine is in the pits. A lot of cars that were lapped haven't pitted yet, so I'm sure they're going to pit now. As we can see, is that Fontaine? Yeah, it's Fontaine. Is coming in. And we are leading now. Oh boy, understeering. Okay. So we do have an about 6-second time, but they now have fresh tires. If there's a caution, I'm gonna get screwed because they are going to be so quick. How are my tires? Oh boy. I'm frying them. Look at the temperatures. Even the rears are getting fried. Getting around the number 7. One more guy that gets slapped. But yeah, maybe I should have shortened the race distance. Because in this one the AI is quite easy. But yeah, I don't know where I'm going to race for the Xfinity. Am I going to also be racing at Vegas? That's going to be fun. And it's also going to... I'm going also to... words. I'm also going to be able to... show you guys the difference between the AI in the trucks and in the Xfinity, for those of you that don't know. Six laps to go. And really have a good chance, especially after bottling Daytona. I don't remember how, I really don't remember how I bottled it. But I know I did bottle it. I did bottle it, rather. Going around Justin Haley.
Hang tight there, driver. Hold this line here. 5 to go. You got this. All right, now you're clear.
One thing that kinda doesn't make sense to me is like, how the hell am I going to around the laps like full throttle and I'm still gaining fuel? Because after my pit stop, I think I got the exact amount of fuel that I need until the end. But I've gained laps of fuel. As you can see, I have an excess of like 2.5 laps. And I say that because it's soon, yeah, it just dropped to 6. So it's 2 point something laps of an excess of fuel that I have. Which doesn't make sense to me. Considering, like, I would guess the game calculates the fuel based on the rhythm, like, on what the AI usually does. But, like, the AI go very slowly. So they would consume less fuel, right? So if I'm going much quicker, I should be consuming more fuel, but I'm still gaining fuel. So that's a bit weird to me. Okay, just what is it? 8 more laps? Okay, 2 sets of 4 corners. By the way, did I say 8 more laps? I meant 8 more corners. My brain is giving up on me, lads. Okay, boys. White flag. By the way, I never got a puncture in this game. So maybe next time I come to Vegas in the trucks, I will try and see. And just drive without switching tires. I can pit for fuel, but I'm not going to switch tires until I get a blowout. And there you have it. Our first win of the season. Woohoo! Oh, and I got 105 speed rating. Nice. Let's give ourselves something for the fans for a second. There you have it, and of course I have to also demolish the logo, so give me a moment. Okay, I think I've done enough damage. Hey Elson, welcome. Ellison, sorry, Elson, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Let's back out. Okay, so yeah, Cody Coughlin won one of the stages. I don't know who won the other one, or maybe he won the first 2. So I don't see anyone getting that flag. So I'm guessing, yeah, I'm guessing Cody Coughlin won the first 2 stages, but we got the win, right? That's what matters in the end. And it's got a cool amount of cash, and we are leading the championship. We are the first car with 2 wins. I thought this was the first win of the season. Oh, and you guys just saw there on the replay the crash with the number 88. I forgot his name, but you guys saw there. It just, I think it got run off by someone and just spun and went into the side wall. The outside wall. Here we are on victory lane. It's midnight for you. Oh, wow. Wow, that's... God damn it. Yeah, it's nowhere near midnight for me. But yeah, I'm going to do one more race. And then I'm going to wrap it up. Okay, just almost 100,000, which is nice. And oh, we have a message from our mentor, so let's listen to it.
Hey, you've been doing really well out there. Great to see it. Keep it up.
Okay, I'll try to keep it up. Oh, Stuart has a message for us.
You're a natural. Great job.
He really sells that one. Like, you're a natural. Okay, so everyone loves me. Yeah, no one complained in fake Twitter about any... Oh, that's... I'm getting a tryout at Martinsville. Oh boy. I'm not going to... Nah, if it's Martinsville, I'm not going to do it today. Because that's a long race. And I'm kind of brain dead. after that... after how little I had to do at that Vegas race. So... Yeah, guys, we are going to be racing at the STP 500 in Martinsville. And that's a race I want to save for the next live stream. Because I love Martinsville and I really want to be like at the top of my game. I'm going to practice. If you guys noticed, that was a 3-star car. So it's going to suck a bit. But hopefully we can make an entertaining race of it. So yeah, guys. This is it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give me a like button. If you did not, this like button is as always right beside it. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. Hit the bell icon for any notifications of whenever I'm about to start a live stream or to post a video. If you are on YouTube, if you are on Twitch, a follow would be greatly appreciated. Hope to see you guys next time and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.